Hi guys, welcome to this video. It's a couple of news stories. Sorry, it's a bit depressing, but don't shoot the messenger, I just put the information out there. News stories broke this week and let's get this lit up. If you don't want to watch the video, the articles are down below. But here we go. Our Mayor for London, Boris Johnson, commissioned a health report on how to improve the lives of Londoners. A former health minister chaired it, and you can guess what the recommendation was. It was to ban smoking in our parks and in public squares such as Fergus Square in London, and enforce it by a £115 fine. Lord Darcy said this would improve Londoners' health, and because we've got 20,000 acres of parkland, it'd be down to the local councils and the Royal Parks Commission to enforce it with a £115 fine. The ban in play areas has been introduced in many parts of Wales, while Scotland's government has asked councils to consider extending smoking bans to other areas within their jurisdiction, particularly those frequented by children. At the moment in the UK, there's no actual law that says you can't smoke in a playground. Boris Johnson, about 4 hours after the report was published, came onto the TV and radio and said the proposals are too bossy and nannying. And Downing Street, with the Conservative government, has already said there's no plans to implement the measure across the UK. The Mayor said, "I'm a libertarian conservative, and this is too much bossiness and nannying. One feature of life in London is we're a city that allows people to get on with their lives within the law, provided they're not harming anyone else. I think smoking is a scourge and it's right to discourage it, but I'm very sceptical at the moment." He drew on a personal experience as he described his opposition. "I have to think back to my own life 2 decades ago when my wife and I had a baby. It came to a point when everyone was asleep and I was in such a mood of absolute elation. I wandered out into a park in Islington, and it was the middle of winter, but I laid on the ground and had a cigar. I don't want to be in a city where somebody can stand over me and say you've got to pay £115 for doing something that is no harm to anyone except me." However, the Labour candidate for Mayor has already said, "Thank you, Mr Johnson, for commissioning this excellent report. And if I get elected, I'm going to implement this ban." Boris is going to stand as an MP next year, and he's our Mayor to 2016. Hopefully, whoever gets in after 2016, and I hope it's not Labour, will have same view as him and totally ignore this recommendation in this arsehole of report. Other cities around the world have smoking bans. In 2011 in New York, smoking was banned in parks and on beaches. Toronto laws, for instance, prohibit lighting up either inside or within 9 metres of an entrance or exit of most public buildings, including shopping malls, offices, restaurants, bars and cafes. And smoking is also banned within 9 metres of any outdoor activity area. 9 metres is about 27 feet, so quite a distance. Hong Kong for instance, has banned smoking on all public beaches and in both the indoor and outdoor areas of some buildings, with fines for up to £120. This is ridiculous. I don't want to retire in the UK. Now, my last news story concerns about smoking outside a pub. Now, we have a chain in the UK called JD Wetherspoons. They sell a wide range of beer at low prices, or reasonable prices, and average food. And they're very anti-smoking. Even before the law came in 2007, they had non-smoking pubs. They also had large areas of their pubs were non-smoking, and they've taken it a stage further. So they've got an outdoor space which is their own. They declared 50% of that outdoor space is non-smoking. They now want to expand it to 70%, and probably in time 100%, but they've actually gone even further than that. In Wales, and this is where Mauser 98K58, that's Josh, who's an excellent reviewer, his name's in the description. Check him out and subscribe to him. Told me about this news story. They want to extend it to a public pavement. Whether it's legally enforceable is another thing. But they put signs up saying, please don't smoke in this area of the garden, even though it's a public pavement. And the people of Penrith are not happy about this, as you can imagine. When I was in Belgium last week, I smoked inside 3 times, well, in 3 different places. The first one was in a cigar shop, which I found, and they had a proper ventilated smoking room there, which was very nice. The second time was with JOHAN, Church Cigar, and his name is in the description. He makes excellent reviews, please subscribe to him. In a nearby town near his village of Onsales, and it was a sunroom, fully insulated. The council officials came round, which they never do. They can open their folding windows and pretend it's a sun terrace, but in fact it's a smoking room. Third occasion was in Bruges, where I found a pub with the same sort of thing as I described with JOHAN. No real hate, but in the UK we've just got pure hate against smokers. My last news story is about Ireland, and this week they decided to increase the price of a pack of 20 cigarettes by 40 cents to €10. The second highest price in Europe. They froze the duty on beer, alcohol and car tax, but they've just gone after smokers. I know in the UK our cigarette prices are around about, expensive brands are around about the €10 mark, or €9.70, but we do get budget brands that start from €7. If the Labour Party get in, they're going to phase out those budget brands and make it costing, say, €8.50 for a budget brand, going up to €10 plus for a main brand. Do not vote Labour. Some of our budget brands are very smokable, and for instance, Sovereign are an okay cigarette. So's B&H Blue, for instance, and Chesterfields, and Winston's aren't bad as well. Okay, don't shoot the messenger, I just pass information on. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, personal messaging, commenting and rating this video. check out Josh and Johan down there and those news stories. This has just been a little rant, and thanks for watching. Stay lit.